Good afternoon. I'm going to present my final presentation about Socrate argument. First of all, my outline. I will start with the introduction, then Socrates' argument, then the positive point of view, and last but not least, the negative point of view. First of all, introduction. In this presentation, I'm going to discuss one of Socrates' arguments as stated by Plato, one of his students at that time, that led to the verdict that condemned him to death. Socrates is considered one of the founders of philosophy. He had revolutionary ideas that were not approved at that time and were considered corrupted and impious. It was said that it had very negative effects on youth, on the minds of youth and society in general. Second, Socrates' argument. One of those ideas was that we should go for and act on any idea or belief if we really believe it is for the good of humanity and will help us become a good human being, regardless of the consequences, even if it meant risking our lives or anyone's life. Socrates believed that the real success and the real evaluation of ourselves is based on being good, not bad souls, and this was the definition of happiness. And for this belief, he was willing to risk his life, as stated, "You are wrong, sir." He stated this in his jury. "You are wrong, sir, if you think that a man who is any good at all should take into account the risk of his life or death. He should look to this only in his actions, whether what he does is right or wrong, whether he's acting like a good or a bad man." Socrates then gives the example of heroes who died at Troy, being otherwise considered inferior. He defended that doing the right thing will often get us into troubles, but this shouldn't stop us from doing it. A man who really fights for justice must lead a private, not a public life, if he is to survive for even a short time, as he stated in his jury like this. Third, my positive point of view. In my point of view, Socrates was right about the idea of the importance of defending what we believe in, no matter what the consequences are. I believe that if we did not stand by our beliefs and let fear control ourselves, nothing will change for the better, and our society will become a fertile soil for tyrants and dictators. Corruption and injustice will spread out and dominate our societies, making them not suitable for the upbringing new generations. However, this doesn't mean that we don't invest the effort to explain and clarify our point of view in every possible way in order to convince as many people as we can. And this what the point where I disapprove with Socrates. The negative point of view, I think Socrates was in some ways arrogant for not trying to level with the minds of his jury. He even provoked them more by being sarcastic about their verdict instead of trying to explain his ideas more clearly to relative any misconception, many conception or concepts. He stated that in his jury, "So be it. What counter-assessment should I propose to you, gentlemen of the jury? Clearly, it should be a penalty I deserve. And what do I deserve to suffer to pay because I have deliberately not led a quiet life, what have neglected what occupies most people's wealth, household affairs, the position of general or public orator or the other offices, the political clubs and factions that exist in the city." And that's all, and thank you very much for hearing my point of view, and hope you are safe and nice.